Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a bright lips tutorial for you. I'm going to do quite a neutral eyeshadow look with some plum undertones, and I'm going to use a pinkish purple lipstick today. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm going to start off by using my Maybelline Fit Me liquid foundation, and this is in the shade 350 Caramel. I absolutely love this foundation. It's more of a satin finish, so it's not too dewy. Although you do need to use a powder over the top, not only to set it in place, but just to cancel out some of that dewiness, because it does tend to get a little bit oily after a while. And if you do have quite oily skin, it may not be the best for you. But it's a perfect match for my skin color, which I absolutely love. And I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. flat top brush, powder brush, and just blend all of that out. Next, what I'm going to do is go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circles Eraser in the shade Medium, and I'm going to apply that under my eyes. Down the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead, and the cupid's bow, and my chin. And I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I'm going to blend all of that out. Next, what I'm going to do is apply my Revlon Nearly Naked powder in the shade 050 Deep, and with my powder brush. So now I'm just going to move on to my eyes. So I'm going to just zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see a bit better. Oh, and before I begin the eyes, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Lash and Brow Gel, and I'm just going to tame my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm going to start off by using my Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this one is in the shade Barely Branded, and it is a really gorgeous neutral shade. You can see there, it's sort of a shimmery beige sort of shade, champagne kind of color. And it's shimmery, but it's not too shimmery. If you do add matte shades over the top of it, it does look matte, so it doesn't make everything look too shimmery. But it's a really good neutral shade, and it is perfect to use as a primer for any color. The two golds I have, the bronze and the gold shades, are great to put underneath gold eyeshadows, but this one is perfect for basically every other eyeshadow look that you could do, and any sort of neutral color as well. It also works really well if you're using bright eyeshadow colors. A lot of people use white underneath to make their eyeshadow colors pop, but I really like to use this because when I actually did purchase the shade Too Cool, which is a matte white shade, and I just thought is just too light for my skin color, and it just didn't work, and it just I didn't like the way that it looked. So this is perfect. It's light enough to make colors pop, but it's not too light on my skin. This is perfect. I can use this every day as well. So I'm going to apply that with my finger all over my eyelid. And then I'm going to go in with my Pro 120 palette, and I'm going to get this shimmery shade here. It's just a creamy shade, quite similar to the colour that I have on my eyes at the moment. And I'm just going to take a shader brush, my one from Nude by Nature, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lids. Next, what I'm going to do is go in with my blending brush. This one's by Nude by Nature and it's a dome shape. And I'm going to just go in with this brown shade here. You can see. And just apply that in the crease. I want this to be sort of a plummy look, so what I'm going to do is go in with this shade here, sort of a browny red shade. I'm going to apply that the same place we added the brown. And then what I'm going to do is go in with this gorgeous dark plummy red shade here, and it is super pigmented, and I'm going to apply that in my crease and outer V as well. Now what I'm going to do is go in with this black shade at the top and apply that just a tiny bit in the crease just to darken it up a little bit. Making sure to blend that out as well. Next what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a clean blending brush, it's a flat top brush, and I'm going to blend out all the harsh lines. Then I'm going to go in with my shader brush, and what I'm going to do is take my e.l.f. warm bronzer, and I'm just going to go in with this shimmery shade here and apply that just all over my lids, just to brighten that up a little bit more. And then taking that blending brush that we were using before and going in back in with that gorgeous reddish brown shade and applying that in the crease again. Now I'm just going to clean this brush off, and I'm going to apply that shade we used before from my e.l.f. warm bronzer, this one here, under my brow bone. Now what I'm going to do is go in with my smudge brush by Eco Tools, and I'm going to apply this cream shade that we used on our eyelids and apply that underneath my eye, just in that first 2/3, right underneath where we applied the cream on top. And then I'm going to apply that reddish shade that we applied in the crease just in the outer third. And then I'm going to apply this white shade here. I'm just going to apply that in the crease, in the inner tear duct area. Next I'm going to line my upper lash line with my Maybelline gel eyeliner and my angled brush by EcoTools. And it's not going to be too dramatic. Just a simple line. I'm just winging that out slightly. Next what I'm going to do is get my Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner and apply that into my waterline. Now what I'm going to do is apply my Maxfactor Masterpiece Maximising Mascara. Okay, now I'm going to zoom you guys out again. So I'm just going to apply some blush. I'm going to apply my W7 powder blush in the shade Tawny, just with my kabuki brush. And now for the lips. So I'm going to go in, my lips are going to be a sort of a light pinkish purplish shade. But what I'm going to do is go in with this Rimmel London lip liner. And this is in the shade 004 Indian Pink. So it's a sort of really nice, gorgeous pink shade. And that's just going to help. I want the look to look a little, I want the lips to look a little bit more pinky than purple, so I'm just going to help with that. So I'm just going to line my lips. And I just bought this the other day and so far I am loving it. It's really smooth to apply. I'm just going to lightly colour that in. So now I'm going to get my lipstick. This is the Rimmel London Kate Moss collection. Well, Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick, and it's in the shade 29. It doesn't really have a name, it just says 29. You can see that. It's this gorgeous, 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 really pale pinkish purple shade, which I absolutely love. And it is also very long lasting. And what I'm going to do is just get my concealer brush and a really small, very thin synthetic brush. My concealer, this is my Fit Me concealer in the shade 30 Cafe, and I'm just going to use that to clean up just the edge just a little bit. So there we have it. That is the final look. This is my neutral plum eyes and my bright pinkish purple lips. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribed if you like it. See you guys next time.